and welcome along and welcome back to Purbeck Valley. We're headed down to the shop because we need to pick up the bale spike we brought yesterday and get this down to the cow yards, because originally my plan had been to go on to March and get everything planted, but I had a quick look and we have, well, we got an interesting issue where the cows, of course, are going to run out of food well before then. We also hemorrhaging money as we skip through months. So we're going to solve both of those problems today. We're going to be spending a lot of time in the cow yard, and we are going to go and sell off the excess silage bales first. And we're going to see how well our new bale spike works. I'll bring this down now that we're off the road, and we've got this nice long string of bale spikes down here. We've got the vulture sitting there ready to take any bales that we put into it. So I'm just gonna undo 8 bales. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, which evens things up so nicely. And then after that, we can start getting the cows fed. So let's... Oh, we still have a little bit of a bump here. Yeah, that still rises up a little bit. But yeah, these are pretty secure. In fact, wow, this will take 2 bales like that, which is a bit mad. These are some quite long bale spikes, but I think we could take 2 bales side by side in this as well, which will work quite well. As far as our solar panels, we're going to do a little bit of an experiment this month, see how much our solar panels bring in. Can I squeeze down the... Oh yeah, I can squeeze down the side here like this and drop that one off. And then we'll do the same thing for the back one. So this should be fairly quick to load up. But yeah, our solar panels don't seem to be generating enough per day to actually offset all of our costs. They are helping, but not as much as I would probably hope. So what we'll have to do is, I think we're going to have to double the number of solar panels. Also, wow, that is looking, they're looking really dirty. I know that they speed up the amount of dirt, but will that's going to cost me a load of money to get that cleaned. Is that actually cleaning them? No, my solar panels don't seem to be cleaning, which is a little bit weird. I don't know what to do about that. That's a little bit of a problem for me. Let's see if I leave that there. Oh, that does. So we can just put one on, back off, and it will put both of them in. So that works well. Yeah, this is a really quick way to load these up. Absolutely. That is fantastic. And back. There we go. And so it's a lot really to get sorted today, ready for the new year. And I still need to work out exactly what we're going to plant. So I'm still open to ideas if anybody has any, as to exactly which crop we should go with. I would like to know everybody's thoughts. Look at this, how quick it is with this bale spike. That is crazy. Normally, I would time-lapse something like this, but this has actually been decently fast and allowed me to get it done without too much hassle. Back round and in. And yeah, if we put both of them here, so back that off, put that there, and we're loaded up. Fantastic. So this should sort our money problems certainly for the next couple of months, I think. What we do have today is in the shop, there's a mechanical pallet fork, and I really want to grab that as well. We can put it on a front loader, so that will work fine. So yeah, we need to pick that up once we've got the money today. That's nice and cheap. And that will replace our existing one so that we are able to, well, so that we reduce our leasing costs every month. Because at the moment, we're leasing the pallet fork still. So we're taking this silage up to the point up here at the BGA. We discovered before we can't actually put this into the BGA, so we'll sell into the only other bale sell point. It doesn't matter what the price is. This is the only place really we can sell these. So back this up and unload them. This should give us a decent amount of money. I'm really hoping it's going to give us a decent amount of money. Silage is always the way we can go if we need to make a little bit of extra cash around here. There we go. 8,006. That is absolutely fantastic. Let's get this turned around. We'll head back to the farm and we will set things up so that we can get the cows fed. First, I want to pop back to the shop, though, and grab the pallet forks. So we'll park this trailer back in the shed here. Let's take all of that off. We'll hook up the feeding wagon as well. This tractor could do with wash, really. I don't know if I have a... I think I have a pressure washer back at the other farm. So we'll check that out, and if not, we might have to get a pressure washer. Although, unless I've got the ability to put the style in for 1,000, I don't think we'll do that today. Let's have a look at our solar panels, and actually, solar panels are now clean, so it has worked. Those were getting quite dirty. I'm not quite sure. Oh, it has stopped going down. I think that was doing the very end of the panels, but yeah. So those should be back up to full strength now and bringing us in extra cash. Let's drop off our bale spikes then, head up to the shop, and we want to go and switch over our pallet forks and to get some that aren't actually costing us money to run every month, which will be so much better. And it all seems to be from the same mod pack. We're all coming from the SE front loader tools pack, which is really quite cool. There's also 2 decent tractors in the shop today as well, but neither of them are more powerful than this little Steyr, I don't think. And to be honest, this little Steyr is perfect for what we're doing around the farm. Let's return the bale forks, or the pallet forks, sorry, and let's pop into here. So yeah, there's this Massey Ferguson for 22,000, which is 100 horsepower. So compare that to this. We've got 135 horsepower in the Steyr for 18,000. And then in the shop, we've got this one for 22,000, which would be less powerful. And then we got the Deutz-Fahr as well, which is more powerful, slightly less hours, but I don't think is quite as good a fit. It does take a front loader, so that would be quite a nice tractor. But to be honest, I'm quite happy with my little Steyr, and I don't really want to swap things around. There's a Xerion saddle track in there as well. But what we're here for is this, the SE mechanical pallet fork for 1,339. So that's a pretty good bargain. We want the front loader attachment on it, and we're going to leave the colors as they are. So let's buy that. Yes. Okay. And then those are, they're right over here, along with that pallet of seeds. Yeah, we've got a pallet of seeds, and we got the fertilizer that we picked up cheap a couple of months ago. Both of those still in here, so let's see if we can hook this up. There we are. Look at the size of that pallet fork. Wow. That is big. We had stuff that we were able to get on there that would be... that if we had lots of pallets to do on here, that would make a big difference. What I can do is something slightly unsafe, I think, and that is if we bring these in to a more reasonable width and we get them into the pallet here. Yeah, these seem massive compared to this pallet. Wow. And look at the length at the other side. Oh, these may not be the best pallet forks. We'll see how they go. We're not using pallet forks that much here, but what I think we're going to be able to do with these is maybe get both these seeds and this big bag back to the farm on the pallet. Didn't go to... Really? Okay. Maybe not. Yeah, that won't pick that up. So I'm going to take the seeds back on this. Although that is not sitting very well. Oh, I hope these work. I really hope these work. Right, we'll drop this pallet in here. Just try and see if... Yeah, they seem to pass through the very bottom layer, which is a little bit concerning. Nothing's flown off, so that's good. But yeah, I'm a little bit concerned by these. We'll see how they work. And the second test is, do they fit through my shed door? And the answer to that is yes, they do. Perfect. Yeah, not so sure about these, but as I said, we're not doing a lot of pallet work, so maybe we'll be all right. So having finished mucking around with that, let's get our pallet or our bale forks back on. I'm mixing up my bale forks and my pallet forks today and see if we can't get some feed in for our cows. So the idea is here is send this down the middle. That is actually really good. Undo that one and undo that one. We're going to be doing a second set anyway. Lift up the two end ones because we know the spikes will actually go through the ends like that. And then we're going to go do two of these. We'll then do two of the hay. And I think that should give us a good mix that will go all the way through. So into here. And as long as it's a 2/3 to 1/3 mix, this will work. Don't know what's happening to this pile, but this could have... Oh, no. Not quite far enough in. That's got it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm hoping those piles are going to stay stable. They don't look overly stable. Yeah, there's 9,000 in this, so we're putting the larger amount in second. And then this is 16,000 litres, I think, into here. Which, will all of that go in? I don't think it will. I think, yeah, we are... That TMR, that is a good TMR mix. And, yeah, 11,900. So, start up our tractor, start up the mixer, forward we go, and once we can empty, we will empty. The cows start having some food. I want to make it so that they can go for a while, and they have 7,000 per day, so we can put in several days worth here. In fact, I think we can probably fill this up today without too much problem. All done. Let's get the second lot on. So same thing again. We want to go and grab 2 of the silage, 2 of the hay, and does a really nice mix. Goes in absolutely fantastically. And if we ran out, it would still only do the hay, so it would be absolutely fine. I'm very happy with the way this is going, and we will get... I will get plenty of this in fairly quickly. So there we are. 2 of those. And yeah, we can do 2 at a time with this with very little problem. I am very, very happy. Let's get these loaded up, and then we'll see where we are. I'm going to try and take the next 2 from the back here. If that Means things don't get so unstable. Nope, they're good. Those must have been really being held back, those back ones. I'm actually slightly surprised that the whole thing hasn't just gone over. But it's good. And that means that that is a good mix again. Wow, this bale spike, really nice. Much better than the one we were using. So I'm happy with that. That kind of offsets those forks that we've just bought. And empty this out. Yeah, and look, it's just constantly at 100% as it mixes in that hay. And you can see the hay slowly creeping up. But then it doesn't put too much in. Fantastic. So yeah, this is a great way of getting extra feed in here. Doing 16,000 liters at a time rather than just the 11,000 that this trailer takes. And we are empty again. So back this up nice and straight. Let's see, how many more are we gonna need? I think one more load should do it. So let's get this loaded up. Oh, got a little bit of an angle on the trailer now. That's not the end of the world. But yeah, one more load, another 16,000 liters. That should be enough to get this done. Round we go. Just two more bales. And these seem to have evened up now, which is even better. Very happy with that. And yeah, very pleased actually that I pushed these up against the wall here, because it has made doing everything so much easier. Also, I love with these snakes of silage bales, it forces us to actually unwrap the bales before we put them in the mixer. Way too often do I go and put wrapped bales in the mixers, and that is not a realistic way to do things. Very much should be unwrapping silage bales before they go anywhere near that mixer. Right, and we're gonna have to go from the front this time, and there's a danger with this that we might push too hard and lose the back ones. I don't think that's gonna happen. Nope, we're good. So yeah, we can do another round of this, refill this whole thing. We've got a lot of bales that we get through in a year. We are gonna have to do some hay bales come January, come probably May actually. We've got enough feed till then. We've got enough for another round of feeding here. Yeah, we've got enough for another 4 goes. So no issues with how much feed we got for the cows, but we do need to keep an eye on it. It's a very important thing that we got to make sure we don't have an issue with. And so yeah, there we go. Let's get the rest of this in here. Feeding troughs are looking pretty full at this point. We're down to sort of 5,000 liters. If this doesn't fill this up, I don't think we'll do another load, simply because I think we'll be fine. But in fact, yeah, there we go. That has filled the whole thing, so we're good. We're absolutely fine. We can now get this put away. Turn that off then. It goes into the shed next to here, so I need to get this out of the way, because at the moment this is completely in the way of me trying to get this done. And again, we can leave the stire down here. We actually don't need this back up at the farm most of the time. It does most of the work down at the cow shed. And that means that we're all good. And it comes to, when it comes to March, we should be able to then sell more milk off. So even if we go back into the red between now and March, we should be able to top things up with some milk from the cows and be all good. Very tempted to see if I can get the small dairy on here. We're not producing a huge amount of milk, and actually it'd be quite useful to just have a small dairy on here, create some cheese, create some butter, and make a little bit of extra cash from our stuff that way. don't even have to put all of our milk through it. We could just put some of our milk through it and make money that way. However, it is 20 to 1 in the afternoon. I think there's enough time today to go and have a look and see if we can get a contract done and get a little bit of extra money in before the end of the day and just top things up that little bit more. First, though, an inspection is required on our tractor. This is right in the back corner. Let's do that. So turn this off. Start the inspection. Yes. So that will get inspected. And then later, we might have to get that done. Is this the same for all of our tractors? No, inspection required in 9 months. So the class is good. Steyr does have inspection required as well. So I think what we'll do is we'll get this back up the farm. We'll get this inspected as well. And then we can get these 2 tractors repaired before March 2, which would be good. To go into the year with our two other tractors ready and raring to go, I think is very important. And we've still got the class if we need to do anything. But can I get this far enough into this corner to also get an inspection from it? Let's park that there. Yes. Right, start inspection. Cool. So we should hopefully by the end of the day be able to get both of those tractors repaired, ready for next year. And actually, there are no contracts. I was kind of hoping that there might be something for us to do, but there isn't. So what we're going to have to do is wait a little bit, have a look at those inspected tractors and see how much we have to repair. It's just gone 2 o'clock and both of our tractors should have had their inspections finished at this point. So 4 damages in total on the Valtra and 2 damages in total on the Steyr. So if we start the Steyer's repairs first and do both of those, that's only going to be 646. So repair those, yes. And this one, we start the damage repair on this. We repair all 4. This will go through until 7:23 tomorrow morning. Repair damages on that. But that should mean that both these tractors are ready and raring to go when we start things up again in March, which is perfect. So with no contracts to do, there's nothing really more for us to do on the farm today. So as a result, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please leave a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. Special thanks to all my patrons and channel members. Your support is invaluable in making these videos and helping the channel to grow. For more from Virtual Farmer, check out the links below, follow on Twitch to watch live, and for more videos, subscribe and ring that bell. I will see you next time. Goodbye.